All right, Rockets Thunder. Now, look, I was winning at props all year long, so I've lost 6 straight props. And, yeah, it sucks, and it makes me angry, and it's costing me money. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to not bet them. That shit happens. Now I'm getting cold feet betting a prop here, but I'm not just not going to bet props because I've lost 6 straight, because we all know that shit happens. That's just handicapping sports. It's streaky. Viper says, I think Schroeder does well today. Rockets Thunder. Houston leads the series 2-0, and they're doing it very easily. If you play any prop today, it's Adams over 11.5. Dylan Turner, that should have happened last game. See, that's why I can't trust necessarily what Chris Paul's saying in the media. Dennis Garcia says 2 for 21 from 3 from Houston's best players, and they got blown out, series over. What personal what stats are you talking about, Brotherly Hype? Are you talking about pace? Brotherly Hype, please expand on that question, and I will answer it for you, my friend. And don't worry about asking questions. Don't worry about being a noob. Okay. So let's talk about pace. And the teams that are winning are making it look very easy. The Rockets are making this look very easy. Dutch Boy Fresh says Shea props to me. I expect Shea to have a good game, but that should have been bet. That should have been bet last game after he had a bad game. I don't want to take Shea after he goes off for 31 points and looks spectacular. Let's see what the Shea props are right now, though. Eric Gordon's at 17.5 again. You know, it was funny because Eric Gordon goes 0 for 10 from 3, but he actually played well in everything else. But, man, it just – oh, God, it was irritating. Shea at 19.5. It's juiced to the under. And then Chris Paul, who's led this team by example all year long, says that he's got to do more. Do you believe him? His over-under points and assists is 27.5 and minus 120. I know Nicholas Rodriguez. I don't have another job. I haven't had a job since 2001 at Chevron. Michael Overland said, Jimmy, I think CP3 is a big game. All his quotes after last game, he knows he had to carry the team. I just don't have enough faith and trust in the Thunder. Razor Sharp says, my article for this play will be up soon. Check out odds.com. Odds.com. Get Razor Sharp's looks and others. Dennis Garcia's horse looks. I'm going to pop Dennis Garcia's article in the chat before we're done here. MHP says Houston will smack them again. Reese says it's another case of the spread is a gift. Let's see what this spread is right now. Houston opens up at -3. That's where they stand. There are 2s on the board, and there are 3.5s on the board. This total opens up at 224, another 222.5. Captain 24/7 says Adams will show up today. Why didn't he show up yesterday or 2 days ago? A Dutch Boy Fresh, I agree that 19.5 is doable. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. Yeah, Bobano hit with that Pavelski prop. It was gorgeous. 19.5 is doable. Oh, my God. I mean, Steve saying, yeah, right. 2001, I was working at Chevron. We had the robbery prevention program in effect, so you weren't allowed in the store between midnight and 6 a.m. But if you just waited for me to smoke a cigarette or a blunt every 30 minutes, you could rob at your will. Can I sit here with Thunder props on Paul and Shea? That's the question. Man, I love the robbery prevention program. So we at 5:30 in the morning, 5:45 in the morning, we'd have senior citizens, out for their walk, who'd come to get a coffee, and I would always pretend like they were robbing the store, and I would always point that I have less than $50 in my register, and I'd always tell them I'm going to call cops. I'm going to call the cops right now if you don't get away, and they would just lose their. The horrifying things seniors have said to me. There's Antoine Seymour in the house. Question is, Conor Max a Chevron card holder, baby. Nice. Nice. Well, the only thing that happened to me while I worked at Chevron was I forgot to put the cap on the gas tank 10 times a day. Every person I filled up for gas left without a cap on their gas tank. I must have had 200 caps. People would come back and say, "Where's that kid with my gas tank cap?" That's what happens when you smoke blunts and fill gas, man. Sometimes you don't leave with your cap. All right. I digress. There was 3 guys that worked there. It was me. There's a 85-year-old black dude named Bird, and this 97-year-old white guy. I didn't even know his name. We tried to always keep like 3 or 4 feet of distance from him. The closer you got that strange smell. And oh man, it was like his skin was moving too. It's like, man, 21-year-old me, 85-year-old Bird, some 97-year-old dude. God, all right. Stay focused. Rockets versus Thunder. I guess what I'm trying to do is talk long enough so I don't sit here with Chris Paul and Shea props. Yeah, Dylan, we'll definitely do it. Sorry, Junior C. My fault. Am I going to sit here with Chris Paul props and Shea props after going 0 for 6 in props over the last 3 days? Can I actually do that? Look. Am I just a glutton for punishment? Is that it? I just want to keep giving money back to Dan and Shea. I can't take Shea coming off a 31-point game. I agree for you, this story so far, Cards. I agree. If I sit here with Chris Paul and Shea props, scared money don't make money, Gregory Wilson says. Much love to you, Leo Leon. Mario Zolidin says, total new here, but props look terrible to me. If the Thunder have a chance, it's all going to be Paul, Shea, and Gallinari. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leo Leon. It's not that I'm not confident. It's just that I'm 0-6 in the last 3 days. It's that. It's not. All right, I'm making the moves on Shea and Chris Paul. Shea over 19.5 points. Better not get in foul trouble. Chris Paul over 27.5 points and assists.